RedPandaJazz here. I just wanted to say that this video probably won't make a whole lot of sense if you don't either play the School of Dragons game or know much about the How to Train Your Dragon franchise. So just wanted to put that out there. Hey, what's going on, guys? RedPandaJazz here, and welcome back to another School of Dragons video. So we're diving back into the School of Dragons universe with a stable tour. Alrighty, so a couple of things I just wanted to get out of the way. I haven't been recording basically at all over the past few weeks, and that's because I went on a trip and then I got sick, and you might still hear a little bit of the cold in my voice, but I want to get something out for you guys. And School of Dragons, I haven't done it in a while, and I was like, you know what, why not record a little for School of Dragons? So yeah, we're going to be doing a stable tour / all of my dragons video, because I don't know, that's what I felt like doing today. So anyways, let's just hop straight into this. So if you're new to School of Dragons, basically you have stables where you can keep all of your dragons, and this is the stable you start out with, and this is what I've used as my main dragons stable. So yeah, in this stable I've got my favorite dragon here, Cosmo. I don't know what I'm doing there, but yeah, out of all the dragons in School of Dragons, the Woolly Howl here is my absolute favorite, and so that's why I put him in my main dragon stable. His name is Cosmo, and yeah, he's really great. And then I also have Toothless over here. If you remember, you get Toothless, but he's gone adventuring, and I'm not sure what's up with this, but I don't know, it's broken. School of Dragons can be pretty glitchy sometimes, but yeah. Also over here, this is where you get to hatch your dragon eggs that you've got, and yeah, that's pretty cool. So that's my first one. We'll move on to my second one, which is my Boulder stable. So these are all my Boulder class dragons. Not all of them. These are my main Boulder class dragons. Alrighty, so in my Boulder stable, I have all my Boulder class dragons. I have Kargan, my Snafflefang, and he's really great. I don't use him all that often, but he's really adorable, and I love him. Over here I have Shadow, my lovely Titan Gronkle. This guy I pull out every once in a while when I just want to fly around and have some fun with a huge dragon, because he's very bulky, but I love him nonetheless. Over here I have Big Mac, my Quaken. Okay, so a little bit of a background story. I kind of go with motifs every once in a while for my dragons, so you'll see some McDonald's themed dragons throughout the tour, and also some Sonic the Hedgehog ones too. So this is Shadow from the Sonic the Hedgehog series, and then I actually have a video coming out about this guy here, the Master of Jazz, a video on raising him up to be Titan. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That'll be coming out pretty soon, hopefully. And yeah, that's all my Boulder class ones, and you know, it's nice stables and a little seaside cave here. But yeah, that's my Boulder stables. So my next one, I have more of my just kind of random Titan dragons and whatnot. In here, you'll see a lot of the DreamWorks stables, like this one, just because they cost the fewest amount, or they cost the fewest amount of gems for the amount of slots you get to put dragons in. But yeah, so I have Disco, my Titan Deadly Natter. Disco is pretty special. It was my first Titan Deadly Natter. A lot of these are my first Titans, actually. But yeah, so I love Disco. Over here we have Knuckles, my Storm Cutter. I had to think about that one for a second there. This is again from the Sonic the Hedgehog series. This is Knuckles, Titan Storm Cutter. I actually used to use Knuckles on pretty much a daily basis. Well, until I got Cosmo. So yeah, very good dragon. I love him. As I do all my dragons. I basically love all my dragons. There's a few that I can't stand, but I love mostly all of them. Then over here I've got Aster, I just realized I can't change my camera class when I'm in the my camera angle. when I'm in there. But this is Aster, my Snow Wraith, Titan Snow Wraith. This one I mainly use for racing because they are extremely fast. Not quite as powerful as some dragons, but they're extremely fast. So I use that one mainly for racing. And then over here, this is actually my first ever Titan. This is Zing and Zang, my hideous Sibblebacks, my Titan hideous Sibblebacks, and yeah, they're pretty great. I don't really fly them all that often. I have so many dragons; it's difficult to fly some dragons on a daily basis, but you know, it is what it is. And then over here, I basically just have like an empty stable because I haven't figured what I want to put in here yet. But yeah, I'll probably put something in there one of these days if I start filling up my stables too much. But yeah, that's kind of more my Titan specialty dragons kind of thing. I mean, I have a more rare dragon stable, but yeah, these are kind of my first Titans. Alrighty, so now in here, it's another DreamWorks stable, and this is all my quest dragons. So these are all the ones I've gotten from quests. So we have Freddie Mercury, my Death Song, and that one you get from the Death Song Island quests. I have Vanilla Ice down here, which I actually haven't really leveled that much. You get that one from the Ice Storm Island quest. Yeah, I haven't really done much with him, but he's adorable as a baby, so I might not level him up at all. Just keep him really small and adorable. But yeah, and then over here I have Picasso. This is my Singe Tail from Dragon Island, I do believe, was the quest line for this one. Yeah, so that's nice. Got a nice Singe Tail there. And this one is Timmy. He is my Flame Whipper from the Secret of the Leviathan storyline, which I forget if I ever finished that on my channel. I may not have. I don't remember. I think I did, but maybe not. I know that I switched computers and some of the videos were lost. So that'd be the reason why that really hasn't been continued. Yeah, I forget if I ever finished that. And then over here, I have an empty one. This I'm reserving for, if we go to the quests here, Rise of Stormheart. You get a new dragon in this one, and that's what I'm reserving it for. But I haven't quite saved up gems for that yet. But hopefully I'll make a series on that in the future. I'm not real sure right now. Actually, if you guys want to see a series on that, go ahead and comment down below. Saying you want to see the series, or actually I'll just put a poll up here. That's easier, and you can vote on if you want to see that, because I don't want to spend like thousands of gems on it if nobody wants to watch it. I mean, I probably still will just to play it, but you know, it's whatever. So anyways, that's my quest dragons stable. I actually had to go through and sort all these because I wasn't really organized beforehand, but that's what I decided to put that one as. So now over here, I actually have, in this DreamWorks stable, I have all my baby dragons. So these are all my young ones. That one isn't a baby dragon, but this is my Snap Trapper, and she just kind of looks over all the baby dragons. She's like the nanny. But yeah, we have Daisy, Tulip, Rose, and Poppy. They're all in there somewhere. It's kind of hard to keep track of which head's which, but you know, it's whatever. Good at looking up after little baby dragons. But yeah, we have Coke and Pepsi here, little baby hideous Zibblebacks, and they are constantly arguing. Let me tell you, talk about cola wars. These guys are always at it. But yeah, over here I've got Gillette Fusion, baby Razor Whip. I actually have a couple of baby Razor Whips, and by a couple I mean literally I have two. I don't know why I've really never grown them up to be adults. I don't actually think I have an adult Razor Whip, but I don't know. I kind of wish that they would implement a function to where baby Razor Whips, you could put them on your back and use them as like a glider, which actually happened in the third season of Race to the Edge. If you haven't seen that, I would highly suggest going and watching that. That was absolutely amazing. But yeah, that was pretty cool. So I hope that one day they'll implement a function like that for baby razor whips. It'll make them more sought after. I know that for a while, razor whips just kind of fell into the background as kind of a generic dragon. Anyways, moving on. We have McNugget here. So he's carrying on the McDonald's theme. We have McNugget here, my little rain cutter, and yeah, he's just kind of. I've made it my goal to collect as many of the dragons that you can get in School of Dragons as possible, and he's one of them. So I decided to name him McNugget. He kind of looks like, you know, those rubber chickens. Yeah, I thought he kind of looked like one of those. So I named him McNugget. Because, you know, he's just like this little adorable, he's adorable. Anyways, that's kind of a weird sound. Then we have Achilles, which is my last little baby razor whip. And yeah, that would be all of my baby dragons. I mean, I think I might have a couple other baby dragons. Yeah, like Vanilla Ice was a baby, but this is my main stable for baby. So moving on, I think we have one more dream stable. No, okay, now we're on to our titled stable. Okay, so my title class dragons actually don't have very many title class dragons. Like the classic, oh my goodness, it's kind of noisy here. But the classic Scoldron, I actually don't have a Scoldron, which I should probably work on getting, but I don't. So yeah, and here we've got Terran. He is my Titan Thunderdrum. I really love this guy, and I actually use him pretty regularly. I don't know, there's some well then, English is hard. I don't know, there's just something about Thunderdrums that I just love. Maybe it's like their derpy faces, or the fact that they like spit instead of fire. They like scream. I don't know. It's cool. It's cool. I love them. And then we have, of course, Midnight, my Titan Sand Wraith. Not really sure why I named it Midnight. It was just kind of like one of those late night gaming name decisions. But yeah, if you haven't seen the video where he actually becomes a Titan, go ahead and click on the annotation in the top right of your screen. That is actually my most popular video on my channel to date. Almost 200 views. So yeah, that's pretty cool. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and go check it out. Anyways, moving on, we have Silver again, carrying on the Sonic the Hedgehog theme. We have Silver, my Skrill. This guy is amazing. He's fast and powerful. Yeah, not much to complain about that guy. He's a pretty cool dragon. And then last but not least, we have Tallulah, my Sliquifier. Pretty cool dragon. I wish you could like get in the pen and like look at him closer. But yeah, this is actually a School of Dragons original dragon. So this is one that they came up with and implemented into the game. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah, that about sums up my title class dragons. Alrighty, what's next? Ooh, okay. So next is my Stoker stable, which is my favorite stable out of all the stables. This is my favorite. I wish I could put every dragon in a Stoker stable, but they just aren't practical because they only have 4 slots to put dragons in. But anyways, so yeah, this is by far my favorite stable. Has some of my favorite dragons in it, and yeah, so over here is Gulnar, my Typhumarang. I wish that they got the scaling on the dragons and School of Dragons more accurate, because this guy would be absolutely massive and just amazing. But they didn't, and you know what? No, he's crying over spilled milk. But yeah, so that's Gulnar. Over here, I have Stormageddon, my resident Titan Monstrous Nightmare. And yeah, if you haven't seen Doctor Who, you probably won't get the reference for the name. But yeah, Stormageddon. There you go. Alrighty, so moving over here, we have French Fry, again with the McDonald's theme. He is my Model Druff. Yeah, or Moldruffle. I don't know how to pronounce some of these names. I'll be honest with you. Some of them are just like, how did you come up with that? But anyways, Moldruffle here. French Fry. He's pretty cool. Don't really fly him a whole lot, but he's cool to look at. And then over here, at first glance, this pen thing almost looks empty. but it's actually got my tiniest dragon, a little baby terrible terror, who is absolutely adorable. Look at his little face. Come on, look at the camera, buddy. Here you go. He is so cute. I just absolutely love this little guy. I actually bought him in hopes of raising him to Titan, but I just haven't gotten around to doing that. But that's Nippy. Nippy, my little terrible terror. He's amazing. Yeah, that's it for my Stoker stable. Alrighty, I think we have one or two more after this. We have two more. Okay. So the next one is another DreamWorks stable. And this one is my rarest dragons. This is where all of my rare dragons are kept. Ones that I do not have any doubles of, and just kind of unique dragons. So over here I have Ozzy Osbone, my Bone Napper. I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna level this guy up to Titan. I almost think they look better as just an adult, but again, I might level him up just for the size, because then he'd be an accurate size. A lot of scale in School Dragons is off, but you know, it's whatever. He still looks cool, so yeah. And then over here I have Oreo, my Buffalord. This guy is absolutely amazing. Just look at his face. He's so derpy. I love him. I love him so much. But this one I actually think they got to scale. This dragon. He's meant to be huge, and he is. This is about the size of what he's supposed to be, I suppose. That being said, everyone in School Dragons is like some prepubescent child, so, you know, not sure how accurate scale can be when it comes to that. But yeah, so Oreo is amazing. Over here now, I have my most unique dragon, Zippy. He doesn't even really look like a dragon. He looks more like a velociraptor. But he doesn't actually fly. He just runs really, really fast. So he actually is more kind of like a velociraptor. But he is considered a dragon. And yeah, he's pretty cool. And then over here, I actually have my Triple Strike. And this is one that I bought from the store. I actually didn't get this one off the... I don't know why I keep clicking on the settings. Off the Rise of Stormheart missions. I know you get the Triple Strike from that. And I will get one from there, but I was too anxious. I was like, forget storylines. I just want to check out the Triple Strike. This has been a very long-awaited dragon to School of Dragons. It actually became a meme somewhere along the line that they were going to release this Triple Strike like next Friday. But it finally happened. We got the Triple Strike. And yeah, he's pretty amazing. I actually think he's worth the wait that we had to wait for that. But yeah, that is my Triple Strike. And then here I also left a space empty because I didn't really have another specialty dragon that I want to put in there. If I would put any specialty dragon in here, I would put Cosmo, but Cosmo is already in my main dragon area, so can't really do two. I mean, I could probably get another Woolly Howl sometime along the line, but I don't know. I feel like the fact that I only have one of them makes him so special. But yeah, so that's my specialty dragons. Just want to say, if you've made it to this point in the video, go ahead and comment banana down in the comment section. Alrighty, so this stable here, this requires some backstory. This is my special dragons stable. I love them dearly, but they are the derpiest dragons you can find. But yeah, so in here I have all my dragons that I'm not a huge fan of. Just the style of them, I suppose. But yeah, so let's get straight into this. We have here Tails. Continuing the Sonic theme. This is a Pickle Boggle. Very goofy looking. Yeah, it's like I said, it's special. Over here I have Smitvark, which is actually the least derpy of all of the dragons here, in my opinion. It's just a classic Gronkle, but Gronkles are pretty derpy. Let's face it, Gronkles are a pretty derpy dragon, but he's adorable. And then over here, I actually think this one's empty. Yep, that one's empty. Right here I have Ryoko, which this guy I actually don't consider quite so special. I mean, he's I don't know, you decide. But he is kind of cool. He's very fun to fly. He's like a slithery snake kind of flyer. So yeah. And then over here I have Hobby Maximus, my Hobble Grunt. Need I say more? Alrighty, so that about does it for this School of Dragons video. Hopefully you guys had fun. I know I sure did. And yeah, thank you guys so very much for liking, subscribing, and commenting. And I'll catch you guys in the next School of Dragons video. But until then, stay jazzy, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.